It's time for the Daily Stand-Up Podcast presented by AgileDad with your host, Lee Henson. Without any further ado, let's get started. For this episode, I have a really special treat for you. I want to introduce you to a very dear friend of mine who is an incredible Agilist and quite the yoga master. Her name is Sarah Bayliff, and she volunteered to record a session about how Agile and yoga intersect. So I thought this would be quite interesting. So I'm not going to take any more time. Take it away, Sarah. It's all yours.
Hello, my name is Sarah Bayliff. I create a safe place for people to break free mentally and overcome obstacles to be the best version of themselves. I am honored to be on the Agile Daily Stand-Up for AgileDad, talking about two of my passions, yoga and Agile. How do these relate, you may ask? Why are we talking about these two seemingly different things? One is maybe a workout in some people's minds, and one is a way we do the work. Both practice a human-centered, pragmatic approach to life, work, and how we practice on and off the mat. They are both a mindset in essence. Agile has the manifesto, and yoga has the 8 limbs, which is Ashtanga. I'm going to focus on the first limb, yama, which translates to restraint. Can you think how this may apply in the Agile world? What came to my mind is small, bite-sized increments. We practice restraint while building in the Agile world instead of building everything that we think our end users may need. You may get the hint. That's waterfall. Or we use the empirical approach and keep iterating. There are 5 yamas that comprise yama. I will be diving deeper into those. Ahimsa, which is non-harming or non-violence. You can think of this as how you are non-violent to others. Some may translate this as veganism, vegetarianism, animal rights, being kind to thy neighbors, or maybe you should think of it how you show up to yourself. How are you kind to yourself? Our ego is there and it's trying to protect us, but sometimes it can be a little vicious. And when you're stuck in your head, when you aren't being kind to yourself, how you act in your inside world will show up in your outside world. And how can you be there for your team if you aren't being there for yourself? Satya, truthfulness. Our impeccable word. We're always honest. We're honest Abe. We practice being honest in our retrospectives, in our daily stand-up. We say what we need. We collaborate when we need to. When we have issues, we wave that flag and get help when we need it. Asteya, non-stealing, calls us to live in integrity and reciprocity. You can also think of this as not having the one-upmanship or stealing attention from others. To me, it's that when you're on a good team, you all give credit where credit is due. No one is trying to steal the attention because they know that a good team delivers. And when they deliver, everyone is happy. Our 4th yama, brahmacharya, moderation, reminds us to enter each day and each action with a sense of holiness rather than indulgence, recognizing the moment of just enough when it comes to all aspects of our lives. Can you think, brahmacharya to me is everything we've been saying so far, I see all of these elements in our agile world and in our mindset. Brahmacharya really does hit it home for me, because when you think about it, we have our MVP, we do iterations from there. We are always building and growing, and we're taking on what we can when we're doing this. We set our velocity to a sustainable rate for our team, because if we do too much, we're burning out. When we burn out, we're getting sick. No one wants that. And when we aren't setting a good pace, we're not feeling challenged. And that's another way where we can lose ourselves or team members. Our last yama, apragraha, non-possessiveness and non-attachment, invites us to let go and to pack lightly for our journey through life, all while caring deeply and enjoying fully. Non-attachment does not mean that we don't care. In fact, non-attachment frees us up to be immersed in appreciation of life and one another. When we're getting feedback on our product from our team, when we're discussing things in our retrospectives, their daily stand-ups with our stakeholders, trying not to be attached to what is coming. Seeing what our focus groups are saying, what the user research is coming back with, and pivoting as needed. Knowing when you should detach from that outcome, because the data changed and you need to stay relevant and stay innovative. The yamas pull us back from the need that is so much external and points us towards the unique expression of our own life. It is here that we feel excitement and the joy of living. And the mindset that we cultivate within ourselves shows up to the team and to our customers and in the innovative products that we're working on. And this is Agile. This is the mindset that we all wish to truly embody in our day-to-day while at work and not at work. And you can't do this without practicing some aspects of yama, which is restraint. To end our session, I will leave you with a quote by Larry Schultz, the creator of Rocket Yoga. We do the practice to love ourselves so we can learn to love others more. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Take care, all.